Hey everyone, happy 2018. Julie Caraccio here. I am a professional life organizer. It's January, a new year. If you haven't gotten organized, if you keep saying that you're going to get organized someday, maybe now is the time to do it. There are three things I'm passionate about, and that is getting people organized, supporting them in clearing clutter in all their areas, as well as being more mindful. Today I'm going to talk about 3 tips to organize your gift. And if you're saying to yourself, oh my gosh, Julie, be quiet, I want to turn you off right now because we just finished the holidays, then you definitely want to tune in and watch, because the tips I'm going to share are going to make your life easier. When you're organized and you don't have clutter, it reduces your stress, it gives you peace of mind, it saves you money, and saves you time. Okay, so here's my first tip. Write a list of all the gifts that you need to buy for the year. You don't have to buy them all at once, but have a master list. So go through and think of birthdays, anniversaries, Valentine's Day. Is anyone graduating this year? Then, of course, Christmas. Have that master list. And so that way, if you know everything that you have to buy throughout the year, then when you're out shopping and see something and say, oh, you know what, that would be a great gift for my niece, you can go ahead and buy it. You know, for example, for Christmas, my parents really don't ask for anything, and we saw them in October and they were like, oh my gosh, we love these hiking poles that you and Tony got because they're better for your knees. And they said, you know what, can you get us that for Christmas? I said, absolutely. Well, I'd already purchased my mother's gifts for Christmas, so it's no problem. I've got her birthday in June covered. Because I know the list of everything I'll need, then when I'm out and something's on sale, I can go ahead and buy it. This makes it extremely less stressful. It also spreads out your time and money throughout the year. If you are dreading this month because you're going to have credit card hangover, you can buy throughout the year for Christmas. Don't feel like you have to wait at the last minute, and that way your expenses are spread out. And again, it's another way to reduce your stress. Okay, so that's my first tip, is to write a master list of all the gifts you need to buy for the year. The second tip is to create a gift area. You want to create one area in your home where you can put all the gifts that you've purchased. A gift shelf, if you will. Doesn't have to be on a shelf. You could put it in a closet. You can put it under your bed. Although I have to share with you that putting things under your bed is bad feng shui. So if you can avoid that, I suggest that. So you want to pick one area in your house. And why is this? If you put them in 5 different places, the gifts you get, then when you need them, you might not be able to find them. So if you have one area for your gifts, you'll always know where they're located and you can easily find them and grab the gift. You might want to include things here like hostess gifts. I also like to have on hand a few extra gifts, because raise your hand if you've been caught in a situation where you didn't have a gift for someone. So that way I always have things on hand, but I know exactly where they are. So when I need a gift, I can easily find it. So that's tip number 2, create a gift shelf in your home to keep all your gifts. And finally, we're going to touch on being a little more mindful tonight. Rethink how you do gifts. Can you give something like tickets? Create an experience? Say that you have a nephew that's into sports. Could you get him someone to coach him for a couple hours, or you guys go check out a ball game? It doesn't have to be the latest and greatest toy, the it toy of the season or whatever that is. You can create experiences. And what are we more likely to remember, an experience or a toy? And as parents, you definitely have influence over your children, and you can teach them about things and about what's important. And so it doesn't always have to be about getting the latest and greatest, especially if it's going to be something that ends up as clutter, or that you're going to give away and hold on to not that long, maybe even after a season. Kids tend to get overwhelmed when they have a lot of toys. I read one survey that the average kid has something like over 300 toys. It was something that really surprised me. I didn't think it was that many. So don't get caught up in the I have to get what everyone else is getting. Rethink what you can do for gifts. Another good thing about that is that will reduce your stress. because there's not all this pressure for you to find the latest and greatest, the it toy, or feeling like you have to get the best gift ever. Consider how you can create and share an experience. All right, everyone. So to summarize, my 3 tips for gift giving are to 1, create a master list for the year. So you're looking at anniversaries, birthdays, all the gifts that you need to buy for 2018. So you'll have that master list, and you can always, when you're out shopping, know, hey, I need to buy a gift from someone. Even if it's a few months down the road, I can cross it off my list. Hey, Olivia, how are you doing? So have that, create that list so you're out shopping, and then that way you spread time and money throughout the year. It doesn't come down to the holidays and you're having that January hangover. The second tip is create a gift area, a gift shelf, where you put all your gifts so you can easily find what you need when you need it. And have an index. I always suggest that. Keep track of what's there so you know. Have a few extra things on hand for hostess gifts, so if you're caught without a gift, you can quickly get one. And then finally, I'm going to encourage you to rethink your gifting. Consider things like experiences, tickets, memberships, instead of just buying the latest and greatest toy. All right, everyone, so that's 3 quick tips to get organized this year. I'm going to put a link below. I'm having a Get Organized and Clear Clutter in 2018. Love those likes. Thank you. So if you want to, it's going to include a class, coaching, and 40 days of support on Facebook. It starts next January the 11th, and I'm going to be posting these short little videos on Facebook, so check it out. If you're a do-it-yourselfer, I have a video of the class. You can do that, or an MP3, and it's 43 chapters broken down to help you get organized and clear clutter. All right, everyone, I hope you have had a fabulous start to 2018. If you haven't gotten organized and cleared your clutter, now is a great time to start, as well as being more mindful. You can check out my podcast, Clearing the Clutter Inside and Out, or go to Reawaken Your Brilliance to join our newsletter. All right, everyone, go out, clear the clutter to create the life you choose, deserve, and desire. Bye now.